Hello everyone, this is a video from a site that I visited in Vietnam uh, about a month ago, the Chu Long Son Pagoda, a Buddhist temple in Nha Trang, Vietnam. It was built in 1986, originally on another hill, and 1900 there was a cyclone that destroyed it, had to be moved to this new hill. It did have some damage during 1968 during the Vietnam War, and has been restored since then. Anyway, this is a look at the grounds outside as you come in into the area, and up the steps. That it's known for its huge, very huge statue of Buddha up on the mountain, and I will take you there after we take a look inside. Here they have a dress code there. No shoes, no socks allowed. There the incense burns, and I'm not an expert on Buddhism. I do know that Buddhists consider the head one of the most important sacred areas, so you don't want to be patting Buddhists on the head like you might a child in other countries. But you leave your shoes, socks out here. I did not go in. I used my Zoom camera. In fact, they stopped me. I just wanted to go in up to the door and take some pictures, but he stopped me and said, no, 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 there's their dress code. No tank tops, no shorts. There was a guy in there had shorts down to the middle of his shin, and he was in there, a Vietnamese fella. So I'm not exactly sure of the strict guidelines there, but apparently if they're below your knee at least halfway, and there's a look around the inside, there's some people in there, Buddhists I presume, and I know that there are many several different types of Buddhists, denominations, or whatever you want to call them, that differ a little bit from each other, just like the different Christian, the different Muslim faiths. There's some that have gone off into different branches. And here we're up on the hill. I think it's 152 steps or about that to get up there. And quite a large statue up there. That's what it's known for. You can see that from many different parts of the city. And from up there you get, this is around the back side, and there's a bit of a, I don't know what they call it, if it's a worship area or meditation area or what it is on the insides. And although I have read about many different religions, including Buddhism, it's been quite some time ago, and I cannot give you the details. But this is a reclining figure, partway down from where the statue was, and quite impressive. And there's another little miniature temple or whatever they call that. And here's a picture at the front there. And a look out over Nha Trang. Nha Trang is a tourist city, a lot of Russians, a lot of Chinese, and I met a number of other Europeans there, a couple Americans. According to Wikipedia, long established religions in Vietnam include the Vietnamese folk religion, and that which is structured apparently on Confucianism and Taoism from China. Uh, you have Buddhism there. The Vietnamese folk religions, or not religious, is about 73% of the population. Buddhism is about 12%. Catholicism is about 6.8%. Taoism, well, I'm not sure what that is, 4.8%. Protestantism, 1.5%, and a couple other very minor religions. Christians, now the Pew Institute Research Center in 2010, there again they listed about 45% Vietnamese practice folk religions. And I think the folk religions, they worship gods, goddesses, and ancestors. And it says it's been experienced a rebirth since the 1980s. So that's interesting. Communist government. The Socialist Republic of Vietnam is an atheist state, so they don't promote any religions, but they apparently do allow it. I'm not sure what the if they have been cracking down on churches like China has been. China, unless you're an approved church of the communist government, they're having a difficult time these days. They're destroying, shutting down churches, destroying them is what I've read many times over the last year with the new president for life in China. Practically all Vietnamese, according to Wikipedia, have an altar in their house, and where prayers are offered to the ancestors. They give offerings and prayers. And I noticed in our travels through Vietnam that many fields had what looked like little small temples or altars or whatever you would call them. And I asked a number of people about that, and they said yes. It's when you own a field, you work in a field, you put a temple up there, and to your ancestors who owned it before you. If you buy a field from somebody else, you have your own temple for you and your, and I may not have this accurate, but for you and your ancestors. But you have another temple, or part of that temple is to continue to pray for the people you bought and the ancestors of the people that you bought that property from. So it's there's a belief in ghosts and spirits, um, and that failing to perform the proper rituals for one's ancestors will cause them to become hungry ghosts uh, in Vietnam, and many Asian countries have that veneration of ancestors as well. So it is an interesting practice that many Westerns are not familiar with. I have read long ago that the Buddha never really wrote very much down, if he wrote anything down about his beliefs and his teachings at all. And it was up to his followers after his death to start writing down the things that they've been told by this person, this teacher. And somebody will correct me probably, and I know there are different branches of Buddhism that go off in different directions, and just like all religions, different interpretations. Anyway, interesting experience, and interesting to see that and get the view from up there on the hill as well. Um, thank you for watching. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Safe travels to you all wherever you're at, and we'll see you next time. What I'm going to do, I still have I've took a lot of videos when I was in Vietnam, and I'm back in the Philippines, and I will continue to do videos about the Philippines, and maybe every couple videos I will put some more additional video up about Vietnam as well. So anyway, see you next time.